If I can give you a piece of value that you can put forth in your life, I don't care if it benefits me, I care if it benefits the next person. You know, that's the way I see life as a whole. If we're going to be progressing as humans, our job is to pass forward the baton and make sure the future generation knows and understands what's to be expected. This is an update video to catch you guys back up. We haven't posted in a while, so I hope this is a way to communicate with you guys, get everyone caught up with what it is that we're doing from this point on. I haven't made a video in a long time, a serious video, let alone any video in particular that isn't serious or, you know, has anything that directly communicates with you guys on where this channel or where the brand in particular is going to go, you know, wherever it may go. Right, this is something that for so long I'm still not used to, but I'll do my best to give you guys an idea of what's to be expected. And I wrote everything down on a Google Docs, that way I'm able to get through and filter out and just say what I need to say, and it's also easier for clipping. What to expect moving forward, I will now begin to focus on meshing in real life content with gaming content. So I've always been a gamer, I've always been posting gaming content, you know, whether it's Call of Duty, Valorant, or Marvel Rivals. The whole idea this entire year, it was to convert or transition from gaming content to IRL content. I haven't done that at all. I mean, I have posted stories here and there in regards to like basketball or something like that, or working out, but it wasn't anything crazy. It also wasn't anything consistent, nor was it a lot of content. So I'm gonna do my best to compile clips, you know, as we tackle the second half of the year. I do still plan on doing chill streams. I don't think the streams will be as consistent, you know, they never were in the first place, but at the same time, I do want to get back to chill streams, nothing too often though, maybe not even consistent to be honest with you, but just to reconnect with you guys per usual when we first started coming back and doing these chill Call of Duty streams or Marvel Rivals streams. I probably won't have the face cam on as much just because it helps me focus. So I do plan on adding in reaction videos, just chatting videos, you know, videos where I'm just talking to you guys, whether if it's about life, updates, vlogs, plans, you know, opinions, trends, anything that, you know, catch us up on, you know, on any of those topics, just so we're on the same page, and just to give the, you know, put up some content. At the end of the day, we add in content, you know, share it, stream it, distribute it. You know, I want to be able to push this stuff out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, so that'd be a lot of fun, you know what I mean? And plus, we used to make a lot of content back in 2020, 2021, and I want to get back to a certain point where it's back to consistency. It might not reach that attention span, but that's fine. I really don't care at this point. I really just, the first goal is to come back and make sure action's being done. We're gonna hop back on Call of Duty once Black Ops 7 comes out. I think I'll get more into this during stream. I essentially just I'm gonna be running more competitive streams with my brother. So whenever we're doing wages or like tournament based streams that we're doing it, you know, first of all, we have to do it live because that's one of the rules. Second of all, if I'm going to be gaming, I at least want to earn something on the side, you know what I mean? So really short statement here, but if you have an amazing talent, you might as well take advantage of it and use it as a gift of value. So that way, when you put it out there, you're at least monetizing your gifts. You know what I mean? I'm saying this for anyone in general. If you have a skillful gift, you know, maybe you're way ahead of the leaderboards, you know, compared to, you know, the people that you play with, maybe, you know, you're dropping bankers on profiles that are earning larger wages than the usual person. So yeah, we want to get back to a competitive scene for Call of Duty. You know, nothing extremely mainstream, but you never know. If it gets that far, it gets that far. The goal right now is just to take action. I at least, at the very minimum, just want one video a month. I have these microphones here, so we are definitely going to be doing IRL content from this point forward. We're definitely going to be mixing in some IRL content along with gaming content to keep it, you know, make sure the transition feels normal, that no one feels like awkward about it. You know what I'm saying? And second to last thing is, this is a general take. I do want to, at the end of the day, leave some kind of legacy. You know, like this channel, I don't want it to just fade into obscurity. At the same time though, that's not really my biggest priority. My biggest priority right now is outputting value that is necessary for the next person. The way I see it in my head is like passing the baton in a race. If I can give you a piece of value that you can put forth in your life, I don't care if it benefits me, I care if it benefits the next person. You know, that's the way I see life as a whole. If we're going to be progressing as humans, our job is to pass forward the baton and make sure the future generation knows and understands what's to be expected. And that carries forward past social media. That carries forward in culture, that carries forward in family traditions. That's something I want to do from this point forward. And last but not least, to keep this video short, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you. Just anyone who shows up even to this video or to the streams, whether it's one of you guys, two of you guys, 10 of you guys, I think about the fact that you guys even show up in the first place. It's the spot, bro. It hits the spot. Like, I'm like, man, these guys really think about this channel every once in a while. You know, it's not just a feeling of grace. It's a feeling of responsibility. It's a feeling of, I need to get back to this. You know, I need to hit it back up. You know, I'm not the same person that I was making those streams, those videos 2 years ago, 3 years ago. As we get older, we begin to evolve. That person who used to create content during those days isn't the same. You know, I don't care so much about streaming video games as much as I used to. And my life trajectory has shifted to where I've adapted to new paths, new ventures in my life. You know, it's not always about gaming anymore, you know what I mean? So it's weird, man. It's weird where life takes you, but this is what I want to communicate with you guys so that you understand at the end of the day where this channel is heading, and you can trust that if you still subscribe, you know, if you still follow up with the channel. Like, some of you guys still message me on Instagram, which shout out to y'all, bro, because yo, some of the content y'all post, man, on some of the messages you guys share, I mean, those memes, the video gets deleted, like the creator deletes the video. Like, what the hell, bro? So I don't even see it. Sometimes I don't even get the notifications. You know, Instagram's kind of weird like that. Anyways, and the very, very last thing is, thank you guys so much. Gonna keep this short. The next time you see me, it's gonna be a real video. No BS. Boys, take care of yourselves. Everyone, peace and love, man. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Deuces, baby.